And gentlemen, this is match number 3 at 66 kilograms. Match 1 went to Saddoris. Match 2 right here just a short time ago went to Sancho. Remember, who's it going to be? We want you to text right now. We want you to text to WTT15. Text it to the number 22333. If you think it's going to be Sancho, I want you to put the letter R. If you think it's going to be Saddoris, I want you to type the letter B. Who's it going to be, folks? And are you ready for this match number 3? Well, let's bring him out. He's representing New York Athletic Club from Miami, Florida. 21 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring him out. Alejandro Sancho. And representing the United States Marine Corps from Spring Creek, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, 27 years old. He'll be wearing the red singlet. Let's bring him out. Bryce Saddoris. And our official for this match will be Bill Krantz.
Here we go. Bout number 3, the only one that's going to go to the rubber match. And this is going to be at 66 kilograms. Alejandro Sancho and Bryce Saddoris. Sancho in the blue, Saddoris in the red. Saddoris took match number 1 out in the finals of the U.S. Open of Las Vegas back earlier in May. But Sancho stole one here, 8-4 with 2 4-point throws to force pivotal match number 3.
So now it's on Saddoris to make those adjustments. You can't give up those big holds. You can't give up those over-under body locks where Sancho is so dangerous here. And right away we're seeing Saddoris controlling the wrist. He's got position. He's got his back towards the center. He's going to want to slow this down. He doesn't want to get into a shootout with Sancho. That does not favor him, as we've seen here early.
No, can't do a straight arm push out. So if you go to the edge and you just take your arms and shove your opponent out of bounds, no points. If you're in basically chest to chest, shoving with your legs, that's a push out. Or if you're trying to get a hold and they go out of bounds, that'll be a point as well.
And we just saw Saddoris getting hit for passivity first.
And nice. Saddoris gets to the drag, looking to finish. He's going to take Sancho to the ground, and we're going to go take down Bryce Saddoris. 2 points confirmed.
Now gets that gut going. Wow, he was close.
Yeah.
Running his feet on that right side. Good defense, but not out of the woods yet is Sancho.
Oh, Sancho's looking to step over. No go, Saddoris maintains control. They hit the mat. No points awarded, just the 2. And we'll bring it back to the center. Midpoint of the first period, Saddoris with the lead.
Nice arm drag takedown there for Saddoris. And close to those turns. Well defended by Sancho. Sancho so far not getting to his holds, as I think Saddoris has made those adjustments on the feet, in the ties. And but, you know, still plenty of time to wrestle. 1:20 to go here in the opening period.
And I think what happened was Alejandro Sancho made some adjustments and had a game plan, as we see him fight off a front headlock attempt. I think in match number 1 tonight, match number 2 total, he had a game plan that kind of threw Bryce Saddoris off it, and Saddoris just wasn't ready for.
Yeah, and now we're seeing the experience of Saddoris making those adjustments. Is the official going to get on Saddoris for something? I almost had that drag again.
I think that surprised him how
so
much he turned the hips and the shoulders there on that drag. Over under again, Saddoris pummeling in. And they're yelling blue open. And they're looking for a passive call against Bryce Saddoris. Excuse me, check that, Sancho.
And they're going to get it. So both guys been warned for passivity. Next one, the other guy's going to go under in all likelihood. 26 seconds to go. And so far, you see that Saddoris clamping on those wrists, not letting him even get an underhook in. And really, Sancho so far hasn't had an answer. there's that underhook, but just for a moment, and Saddoris pummels out.
And we are taking down the last couple seconds of the first period, and that will come to a close 2-0. Bryce Saddoris with the lead, and you got to think he's where he wants to be at this point.
That's the kind of period Saddoris wants to have. He wants to hand fight hard. He wants to get to those kind of low-risk takedown attempts. He doesn't want to get to those underhook, over-under positions, and he's the first one out to center. And he's a period away from making back-to-back world teams. Of course, last year it was Rayvon Perkins winning the spot outright, but he was unable to compete. Saddoris able to step in there and go for us at this weight. Now looking to earn the spot outright, but Sancho's going to have a lot to say about that as we're about to be underway for the second period.
Well, and Saddoris can't just sit on this lead and hold position because the referees will hit him for passive, as we see Sancho trying to get a lock right away. Saddoris fends it off. And now Bryce Saddoris taking charge, taking control of this mat as he moves Sancho out of the center and closer to the edge. Drag attempt, no go.
And Sancho really needs a plan B here. He can't just rely on getting to that over-under position. He may have to find another way to get a score. He hasn't been able to get to his holds yet this period, and you got to credit Saddoris and the adjustments he's made and showing the veteran savvy and why he was the favorite coming in. Now he's in position to take this one, 2:15 on the clock.
And Saddoris over the top, Scott. Sancho's head pinched. You don't think he's going to go for a head pinch throw here, though, because, well, I was going to say he didn't want to slip, but the referee stopped it before I could say that, so they take him back to the center. 2 minutes to go in this match. Bryce Saddoris leading by that, 2-0.
And you're seeing Saddoris keeping those elbows in, just not leaving a door open there for Sancho to come into. But we've seen with Sancho, there he gets to that.
It's Saddoris with the body lock. Sancho tries to throw him. And they're going to call slip. We see two blue from the judge. I don't believe that was confirmed.
No, it was two.
On the mat?
The mat official threw up 2, and then the judge threw up 2. So I think we're going to have our another review, a second review of the night. And I'd be surprised. I guess they're giving 2 for the correct throw. We'll see.
Saddoris shaking his head, saying no way.
Yeah.
That makes things a lot more interesting if they do give the 2.
And we got the replay up there. I'm not sure how you can call this too.
Each team's coaches.
No, just the Saddoris' corner out there.
Lobbying for points or lack thereof. And they're going to get that review queued up.
So it's 2-2 right now. We'll see what they...
And here they go. They're taking a look at it. Saddoris moving forward. Sancho circles back to the center. Let's see what... And they need to start it from right here. I think he level changed and gets a locker on the body. Underhook. Now Saddoris with the lock. Sancho with the throw attempt.
And really, Saddoris initiated the body lock. That feels like, in many ways, that's Saddoris' hold, his move. And in more of a kind of a desperation attempt by Sancho.
And the question is, did he stop him or change the direction? Did he stop him or change the direction? They're going to wave the points off. Smart, obviously, almost a no-brainer, but smart challenge.
Even if you lose the challenge there, if you're Saddoris, you still need a point because Sancho would have had criteria. No-brainer challenge. And I believe the right call there is now it's going to be 2-0. Saddoris, 1:18 to go.
And the crowd getting back into it, stomping their feet, clapping their hands, making some noise here in the Friedman Center.
Underhook right side. Sancho getting a little bit closer to his holds, but you got to be impressed with Saddoris. and the adjustments he's made really slowing this thing down.
And we're under a minute to go now. 54 seconds on the clock. As Bryce Saddoris trying to hang on to a win here. Alejandro Sancho would love to get his hands locked around Saddoris' back, because I guarantee if he does, he is going for it and going for broke.
Collar tie looking slide by there, Sancho.
It is time to get to two. Oh! What do you see here? And they're going to go 4 red. Will that be confirmed? They got 2 red. 4, 2, and 2 confirmed.
And Saddoris wisely backs out there towards the end, saying, let's not get in a dicey situation.
He doesn't need to get in there.
I've got the lead here.
And there's 10 to go. Sancho going to look for something big here. Jumps over the top again. And again, Saddoris is going to stop him. Doesn't want the points. Backs away, and that'll do it. And an exciting series that we see culminate here in a 4-0 lead. Alejandro Sancho devastated on the center of the mat. He pushed it to match 3. Thought he was going to win it.
Yeah.
But he isn't gonna, and it will be Bryce Saddoris representing the United States of America at the World Championships this September.